Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing another account review. We're back with another one. This is going to be episode 30. So we finally hit episode 30, and I'm going to be reviewing your accounts, giving you guys feedbacks on things to improve and things you guys are doing good in. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Now, for those guys that are new to this series, basically what you need to do if you want your chance, like if you want to have a chance to have your account be reviewed in a future episode, all you really have to do is drop in your name and your team name, and then if you want to add any comments to that saying like focus on a specific thing, you can do that. If not, just these two are all that's needed. So for example, Monster Gaming, Sylvia. For you, it would be whatever team you're in plus your username. Just let me know that, and then I'll take a look at your profile. Now, I kid you not, the first comment I'm seeing right now on my previous video, episode 29, is somebody from my team. Like, take a look at this. This is episode 29, right? I'm not even kidding. Episode 21. Oh, look at this. Drop a like, by the way, if you haven't already. But this first comment, just being nice. Obviously, we have another comment. It says, I just got back to Mall Sessions. I was going to ask you to review my account, Mr. Opportunity, but he didn't leave his team name or profile, so I can't really find it. This is a different comment. This is different. And then finally, the first one. Look, name this team Sylvia. Overall account review, please. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So this player should be all the way in the bottom right here, FireMip 50. So we've got an overall all account review. So let's take a look. Okay, so 108 KMP at level 121. This player has actually grown quite a lot since the day they joined the team, so doing pretty good, I would say, for sure. We've got Kare with 2 speed and 1 team speed. As a damage booster, we have Avarice being the attacker, obviously, so going in right after this monster. And then Tideborn. The only thing with Tideborn I would change for you is triple team speed or 2 team speed, 1 life. So the runes, we don't really need this 3 speed runes. You're actually slowing down these two while doing that, while you're making this faster. And he doesn't really have to be that fast. Trust me, you don't want to make Tideborn that fast. Instead, run either triple team speed mutated with life or 2 team speed, 1 life. That is what you should be doing. But then other than that, you can keep what you have. But another thing would work well would be if you swap out Kare with like Ural, for example. Like right now, I'm not even trying. I'm actually in the top. Oh, I was 17, but I just got kicked up to 18. So I'm in the top 18 right now, and I'm about to be going into Olympus actually right as this ends. So I still have 2 days, but I'm gonna be going to Olympus, and the way that I reached that was using Ural on my team here. So we've got Ural with Demonic Pact. I am running 1 life and 2 team speed mutated with life, and Tideborn holding the triple team speed. And then lastly, I'm doing Avarice as my denier / attacker. I do understand I'm not running any strength runes. I do sometimes tend to swap this out with a strength rune like this, but then other times I'm just going with the speed rune, the speed route, to make the monster faster. So this is the way I'm doing it right now, and how I'm actually going to get to Olympus League. Going back to this monster's profile, let's take a look. We've got for defense team, oh, you're actually running something very similar to me. I'm not even kidding. This is what I'm running actually. Oh, you're running 2 team speed, 1 strength. Okay, yeah, you can run that if you'd like. And then Adam is doing triple or 2 team speed, 1 life. The thing with Adam and life rune, he's gonna get 1 tap no matter what. I don't think that life rune is gonna really do much to you. You might as well just run a triple team speed, and I would recommend working on the runes. These level 7s need to be upgraded to a higher rune for sure. So I'd highly recommend doing that, and then try to max out Adam if you can as well. That dark protection, the thing with Avarice will kind of go through it a little bit. It says it blocks out 50%, so it helps out with Avarice a little bit, not so much. Avarice most of the time will still 1 tap you, no matter even the life runes. You know what I mean? And then with the 50% damage rune, this will actually help out as well if you can get it maxed out. And again, I would do a triple team speed because Adam with a life rune is not going to do much. Now anyways, for your best monsters here, I would recommend investing in, actually I would invest all these monsters you see right here. I'd highly recommend investing in all of them. And then when it comes down to this row, I would first focus on this one, and then in Keto and then you can do whatever else you want, you know what I mean, whatever ancestor. But in order, I would do, you know, since you have this maxed out, I would do Geneza, I would do this one and this one, and then you can move on to one of these. Kirk is great, but you know, you gotta build up some other monsters here, so you can choose between one of these three to max out, or even obviously Spellbound's a good supporter, so I would do it. Now when it comes down to these monsters that I'm seeing, Rapsentina is actually pretty good for this hunter category, nature category too, actually, for Team Wars. Gardenia is another really good monster. I really hate this monster because of how good it is on PvP. Even for Team Wars, it's being used quite a lot, even in the top leagues. I'd highly recommend investing on this monster, guys. The area toxins compared to artifact, like with artifact, that's such a good combo for this monster specifically. Like, this monster has the spam heal like crazy. Like, this monster, all he does is spam heal. The reverse healing is also really good, and he does have a denial skill out there as well. And then when it comes down to these monsters, I would just skip all three, or all four actually. And then when it comes down to ancestors, these three would be the last three you want to rank up. Now when it comes down to your monsters here, so I'm actually seeing a variety of water monsters mixed with metal. So you're doing a two, actually, we've got some light monsters here. You know what I mean? So you've got a variety of metal and light with water. So you have three elements, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you have three. We also have earth. Wait a second, we actually have four, if I'm not mistaken. So you have earth, water, metal, and light. So four elements in the main island. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what I would suggest, these little spaces, yeah, you can keep the tiles and stuff, but eventually you can probably get rid of like this area and place in another one of these ancestral habitats if they fit in there. I don't see why it shouldn't. And then the remaining spaces, you can't really fit much. Maybe ancestral habitats, I guess, but that's about it. You can do here, you're building some habitats. I see you're doing, this is just a random. Okay, so we're gonna ignore this because this is just all random. I'm seeing Nor, which is a you know, nature monster. We see a fire monster in the back. It's crazy. Let's see what we got here though. Now this part, this area, I'm actually seeing a variety of random monsters as well. I'd highly recommend like building this, you know what I mean, and having like the right monsters. Now to be fair with this island, since it was given for free for me, I personally just have random monsters right now, but I do need to do the same thing as you, where I need to make this turn it into like a specific element, if anything. I'm seeing a bunch of your habitats are just random. This one in specific, it's actually, I'm seeing mainly light monsters, which is good, but then I'm also seeing magic monsters as well. So you've got to work on like separating them and having them together, if that makes sense. So that way it, you know, you have a better like gold production basically. But yeah, we've got these nature monsters here. We've got dark monsters. That's a lot of dark, what do you call it? That's a lot of dark boosts for just three, not even, actually, yeah, 2 habitats and a half. Seriously, what the heck? I would recommend moving these and like have an island for it. Like literally, make this island your dark maybe or something. Or this one I see is your fire with magic. So this isn't bad at all. So this one's actually, I'd probably give this a pass. Although there's nature monsters and legendaries, you might want to work on this as well, kind of organizing it better. And then you've got these 3. I've never seen anybody having it in this island specifically, but you can keep it if you'd like. Usually if you spend on the Legends Pass a lot, it'll be better to keep it right here, or keep it right here in one of these 2 islands, you know what I mean? So it's easier access to this during team race. You don't see this because, you know what I mean, it doesn't show, but usually the extra habitat is actually in here when you purchase the Golden Legends Pass. You know that premium island I'm talking about? Yep, that one. But anyways, this is kind of random as well. I'm seeing mainly water monsters, I would say, but you have your water monsters right here. So I guess you could keep it there for now. These islands are still for sale. I'm glad you have all of your food farms in this island. I see that you're listening there. That's good. These 3 are all activated. I'd highly recommend, you know, getting these 2 to 3 stars, and you want to get this to 3 stars as well. Hey, FireMip, if you're watching this, you need this to 3 stars, okay? Work on it, because we do need this for the upcoming difficult wars. Because when I tell you guys to turn on your Rune Guardian, it really helps out, trust. You know what I mean? And then obviously later on you want to work on getting this higher as well. Level 10, you know what I mean, a lot of players are getting used to getting comfortable with, but trust me, it is a lot better if you get it to like level 12 and above, because that's where it is at, you know what I mean. Especially with those difficult wars that are on our way, we want to have the highest runes possible, you know what I mean. But overall, not bad. There, it's just that a lot of things are out of order and they just need to be together. So for example, this island, you're doing pretty good, but some of these other islands, you know what I mean, you can definitely improve on. The very next player that we have here is Ace of Spades, and this player actually left a comment on my video as well. He said, I'm not at all as advanced as some people in this video, but some tips would definitely help. Hey, I mean, you start somewhere, right? Everybody starts somewhere, so you gotta start somewhere too, you know what I mean. You'll get there, trust me. So we have Ace of Spades from this team right here. We've got the MP being 20,750. All right, and I feel like the MP could be a little bit higher to match the level. Taking a look at the attack team here, this attack team is it's very interesting. Wait a second, so you're running this monster as your attacker, but with this monster you don't necessarily need strength runes. I mean, maybe for that moderate fire damage or maybe for that heavy fire damage, but I don't see a lot of players using that. I mean, you can if you'd like to, but it's better to run speed or team speed on this monster. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make it an attacker, do a triple speed, because this monster has these life removal percentage damage. You know what I mean? With those, you don't really need strength at all. Yeah, you might need strength for this part, but the second part you don't need. So it's better to run this monster with speed runes instead. I do see you have Globzard. This monster usually is better to run with triple team speed, like a team speed holder. Kind of like Tideborn, because of the block resurrection, and she can also be your healer as well. So I would do either a triple team speed on this monster or 2 team speed on 1 life. And then with Sky Cold, so Sky Cold is also your attacker apparently. I would switch this out, maybe make it, you know, as your tank, so you could do 1 life and 2 team speed if anything. For your defense team, you're using Diabolus with a... Okay, stamina rune needs to go away. These life runes needs to go away too, man. I would do a triple speed on Diabolus, like 3 speed runes. King Adam does not need all these life runes. I would do triple team speed on King Adam, or maybe 1 life and 2 team speed the most. And then Ural, you have a strength rune and a life rune. Come on, man. So you want to make Ural either faster, or it could be your team speed holder and resurrector, like supporter. So you could do like there's a lot of things you can do with Ural, but very popular is like 2 team speed 1 life, or triple team speed with demonic pact. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't have demonic pact, so I understand that, but try to get that and then you'll see improvement, trust me. Like right now, 20th spot, you're gonna get to even a higher spot if you just correct those little things, you know what I mean? Taking a look at your best monsters, I would recommend focusing on... You already have these maxed out, so that's really good. I would get this monster maxed out. This one's not bad either for Team Wars or even PvP. Globzard, you definitely want to max this out. It's really good. You can even do these 2 right here. King Adam you want to max out. And then I would probably do Ural and... this one right here, Elvira. Why did I pronounce it that way? It's Elvira. So yeah, Elvira would be another one. You can look at the live account here, the islands. So we're looking at Madame Fusion. Okay, you know what? I might actually put Madame Fusion on my thumbnail just because I've seen this. But anyways, we've got all the light monsters obviously together. That's nice. It is mixed with some other elements. Obviously, we have magic, we have thunder. But the main island definitely needs to be organized, and it can definitely look better. And by looking better, you can also grow a lot of gold, you know what I mean? Do better with gold. And then we have obviously all these other random elements. We've got these 3 all together, taking a lot of space, but hey, I mean, you do have a lot of space to play with, so I don't blame you. I would recommend having these in this island or this island right here together, so it's taking up too much space right now. You're just okay, so you have a lot of space is what I'm looking at. You can do a lot of things with those spaces, you know what I mean? Continue to grow your islands more, you know what I mean? Get like different mythics, even like legendaries and other rarities, because you have so much space. That could help you get a lot of gold. And I like the fact that you have these 3 already unlocked. You're on the way to go. Obviously the pattern I like to everybody to take would be going with this first, maxing it out, go with your food next, you know, maxing this out, and then last it should be your guardian. It's also the way everybody unlocks it too. Like they tend to get you to unlock this one first, then this. You know what I mean? That pattern. With your runes level 8, for level 88 it's not bad, but try to get your rune guardian also up. But it's mainly just organize this, you know what I mean? Have all the elements together. And where the heck are your gold boosts, man? You don't have a single gold boost I'm seeing. Yeah, so how are you making like your gold? You can be making so much gold right now, and all that you're missing is gold boosts and not organizing your island correctly. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, my Discord server, Monster Gaming, is official, which we have quite a lot of members in. We've got over 8,000 members, so join in if you haven't already. There's a link in the description down below. But if you head over to the ML, actually not ML Sneak Peeks, whoa, this is a different video than that. I was kidding, guys. MG account review. You go to here and you basically submit a screenshot of your account, basically. So in this case here, we have Grandautismo or Grandautismo. Yep, that's how you read it. Look, Grandautismo. But this we've got from somebody in our team, actually. Wait a second, I know that guy. I know who that is. That is right here. Look at that, Grandautismo. Okay, so perfect. So we've got this player here. Let's take a look. This, you're running triple speed Kirk Moonwalker. You're running 2 team speed with 1 team strength. Triple speed. I would take a different route than this. You can do the well, I would do 2 speed and maybe 1 strength. You know what I mean? That way he's also a little bit stronger than what he currently is. The only issue with this is like if your monsters die, they die. You know what I mean? They literally die. That's why we have Ural, we have Everest to resurrect. So if you're using Everest for your defense team, you've got to use maybe Ural to resurrect here for your attack team. Because once these monsters die, they die. And most of the time, they have Tideborn in their team, so your monsters can't even come back. And with these 3 monsters specifically, none of them can come back with even an SN, even when there's no Tideborn in the enemy team. You know what I mean? So I would, you know what I mean, you can keep this if you'd like the way it is, and I understand you have that team strength to kind of boost up the strength for this monster, but I feel like it's still not enough. I would probably do a strength turn on this monster and 2 speed, and then you can keep this the way it is and run this monster as your denier, obviously. Although you're not running too many denial skills, what the heck is this monster doing first turn? You've got fear. Yeah, I understand this. You're gonna hit him with fear. What about next turn? Because that skill will go on cooldown. So what is this? Come on. You gotta, you know, apply more denial skills on this monster. If it's gonna be that fast, it's gotta be like a threat to the enemy, and in this case it's only a threat in the first turn. So I would like recommend changing those skills. When it comes down to Graceal here, you have Graceal. Wait, you have Graceal? I'd probably use that somewhere in here on your attack team. Actually, you have it for defense. Okay, that makes sense. And speaking of defense, what do we have here? You've got Everest, triple speed. Okay. What about Jazz? Okay, Janice is triple speed. Everybody's got triple speed. I would do Graceal triple team speed. You know what I mean? So run this monster as triple team speed and run better skills than this. I feel like you never change the skills on these monsters. Like you just feed them up. That's all you do. That's what it looks like. So I would highly recommend changing to better skills, you know, more support skills on this monster, more denial skills on this. Let's take a look at your Genesis here. Genesis, on the other hand, good. You've got, yeah, you've got those skills there. What about Everest? Let's see. What the heck is a low light damage? You've got to change that. And okay, that one, I mean, you've got this already, so I'd probably swap this out and swap this out as well. And this one, I guess you can keep. But for your monsters to kind of invest in here, the best monsters to invest in, you know, you can finish maxing out these 3 monsters, and then even this one, actually, these 4 you want to max out. And before you max out all those, you have this one at 123. This is an important monster that we need for Team Wars and PvP, so max this one out. Chimera is another really good monster to focus on. And then for these other monsters, you can just ignore all of them, really. You know what I mean? Up to maybe this point. Actually, this point. So from here all the way here, you want to just ignore. But everybody else, you want to do, you know, focus on maxing out. If I had to do it in order, I would do Genesis first, and then I would, let me see, this one's pretty close to maxing out, so it's up to you if you want to max out or not. Graceal would be good, Tideborn would be really good too, and then you can do Kirk Moonwalker and Primerian as well. Now when it comes down to your island, I'm seeing it's actually not bad. I mean, it is organized for the most part. You're doing a triple element here. That's the triple element setup. You've got your hatchery here. Where the heck are your breedings. Okay, I would keep them together in my opinion. You can use this island right here. Literally, you can use this island because there's not enough space for these unless maybe you can squeeze it in, but I don't think you can. If you can squeeze it in, that's even better. Um, get rid of that rock killer habitat. You can move these like towards here. So keep moving them. Each one of these habitats, you can definitely fit in. You can definitely fit in these two right in here if you were to use this space right here. If you were to just move your habitats, every single one of them to the right side. This area, I would recommend having your food farms. I don't even know where your food farms is. Come on. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I would keep the food farms right here. Okay. These little, temples and whatever it is, keep them right here. Utilize these spaces. You've got another one right here where it's just a metal habitat. Get rid of that. Place it in there. You already are using this one. I wonder if you can fit in another one if you were to squeeze it in a little bit. If not, use this right here. There's definitely space right here that you can fit another one. So you definitely utilize those little spaces. You've got a level 14 temple. That is insane to me. Good job. That's actually impressive. What? Okay, and then you have magic monsters. That's good altogether. But again, these little other islands, you can definitely keep you can organize it better, like have mythics instead, mythic habitats. These magic temples and stuff, you want to get rid of them, obviously. Hide it somewhere else, like these right here. You can place 2 more in here if you get rid of these statues. The statues don't benefit you, you know what I mean? You can put them away. The only things you can put away are these things, the temples, and you've got to hide it somewhere, you know what I mean? You got to put it somewhere. Now here, I'm looking at these dark monsters, and this placement is not very good because you want to just keep it in the middle where everybody's benefiting. So these guys are benefiting like 40% or whatever percent it is, but these guys not as much. And you've got a water monster in there, come on, you've got to get rid of that. Nature monsters looking good. I would probably put it this way, but you can keep it where it is. I would probably do it this row, so it's like kind of in the middle of everything. But anyways, you've got light monsters. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually good. You've got all your thunder monsters. Yeah, for the most part, it looks good, but there are definitely some improvements you can make for sure. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna wrap it up for today's Monsters in the Account review video. This was episode 30, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. If you want to have a chance to have your account and, a future episode to be reviewed, then comment down below your team name and your profile, and leave a comment in there if you'd like. Or you can also double your chance and join my Discord server and go into the MG account review and post a screenshot in there. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.